going on, guys? Traveling Power Rangers fan here, coming at you with another episode of Mail Call. During this episode of Mail Call, I'm going to go ahead and unbox two-pack sets that we originally talked about back in October in my Fan First Friday review. During Fan First Friday, I had the same thought as probably most Lightning Collection figure fans out there right now. So we had an SPD 2-pack announced with blue B Squad Ranger and blue A Squad Ranger. But the one thing that wasn't clear was, but we already had red as a release on his own. So we're going to get another red pack on his own? Or what's going to happen here? Because then, last week or the week before, Wave 8 was announced, and it had pink SPD Ranger in it. So it really makes me wonder, what is the plan here, Hasbro, with these 2-packs? Doesn't matter, though, because I'm still thrilled to be unboxing this. I already made room on the shelf back there to put them on and give them a nice home out of the box. I cannot wait to have all these figures together, because I'm sure no matter what happens, we're going to end up getting the whole A Squad at some point, right? Because we're going to get the whole B Squad, because that's the Rangers we're used to. So stay tuned to the channel for more of those, but we're going to go ahead and unbox this after we unbox a set that I'm very excited about. So the Zordon era of Power Rangers came to an end with with In Space. In Space is a great season. It started off good, and it just kept going good throughout the whole season. The main Red Ranger, Andros, was a great guy. Loved his hair as a kid. I don't know why, but I thought maybe I could have that kind of hair, but I definitely couldn't. So the next 2-pack we're going to open up and review is the Andros and Astronema 2-pack. Now this 2-pack is cool because it does come with Andros and Astronema, as I talked about, who are a brother and sister pair, if you didn't know. Spoiler alert. It comes with great weapons, the typical Lightning little effects, which, if you know from my other videos, I'm actually not a fan of the Lightning effects. I have a tackle box that I actually keep all the Lightning effects in, all the extra hands, all the extra heads, all the things that I don't really use. Because if you've seen my display before, I keep all the helmets on the Rangers because that's how I like it. So that's enough pitter patter and chatter for now. Let's go ahead and unbox these, show you guys what they look like in the trays, and then let's get the figures out and let's give them a look. So let's open it. Alright guys, I'm back from that little speed up montage I did of taking these out of the actual boxes. But let's take a moment and actually talk about the boxes. I am very impressed with the Lightning Collection's boxing. It's been on point since day one, honestly. This whole corner piece that ends up being a whole guy is really cool. I actually used the back of the box as inspiration for what I'm trying to, like, how I'm going to pose them and everything. It gives me an idea normally of how to use the Lightning effect that it comes with. Not that I use them, we discussed that already, but it gives me an idea in case I want it in the future, because as you can see, I keep all the boxes, and I already have a spot right here for the rest of these 2-packs to go into. So that's our Blue Ranger box. Really like it. Now let's talk about our In Space box. Really good, and it shows a really nice little battle here to include how the lightning effect would work here, because it is a little bit bigger of a lightning effect. So let's go ahead and transition to getting these guys out of... Actually, no, we're not going to transition to that. We're going to go ahead and show you what they look like in the tray. So here's our In Space pack. If my camera would go ahead and focus, that would be great. But we got our Astronema and our Andros. I'm a big fan of how these guys are looking. I already have In Space Yellow. And adding In Space Red is going to be great because I'm one step closer to that Psycho Ranger and In Space team-off. Fight-off, team-off, whatever you want to call it. And I'm really excited about that. So the next in-tray shot we're going to show is our Blue Ranger 2-pack. This is a great little 2-pack. We've already got SPD Red, as we said. And then we got A Squad Blue now to go along with B Squad Blue. I think these guys are going to fit great on the shelf, and I really look forward to putting them on there and filling out the shelf a little bit more, but to get more color from these teams added. So SPD, if you didn't know, is actually one of the last seasons of Power Rangers that I watched. That was right about the point in my life where Power Rangers was probably like, it wasn't popular for me as like a high schooler to watch. So I stopped watching it because like I got a job and had friends and all that kind of stuff. So it's actually the point that I'm going to stop collecting at. Which is a little crazy to think about, like how I'm going to limit myself from some seasons. I might watch those seasons and change my mind, but not sure. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and transition over to looking at these figures out of the trays. Alright guys, so we've got these figures out of the box, and I just love when I get to get a Lightning Collection figure in my hand. It makes me a little sad that I waited like over a year to unbox any of my Lightning Collection, because these things, like the articulation is just great. The way their legs move, Hasbro is just doing a great job here. It honestly makes me excited to take my Black Series out of the box, because I'm assuming Hasbro has put the same level into Star Wars as they are in Power Rangers, because Star Wars has been going on much longer with Hasbro. But let's go ahead and talk about Andros here. So, we got his sick little weapon. It looks great in his hand. We've got his blaster that goes in the holster. I just want to leave a note real quick that the Lightning Collection blaster fits in the in-space holster much better than the Legacy line. Not knocking Legacy line. I really enjoy what Bandai did. But move over. Hasbro is here now to save the day. With great articulation, great weapons, great head sculpts. This little head sculpt, I'm having issues with the focus here, but this head sculpt that they got for Andros is great. Andros is one of like those guys that as a kid, I was like inspired by his hair. I wanted that long hair for some reason with the blonde bits. I don't know, I guess I was a weirdo. But that is our Andros figure that I really like, and I'm really excited to get him up here on the shelf next to Yellow in Space. And I'm more excited to have him team off against Psycho Red. So that's our Red Ranger figure. I'm going to go ahead and put him off to the side. Show you the lightning effect that came with this 2-pack. One lightning effect with the 2-pack. It's a little lame, but when you look at the box, it's because it's meant to be a brother-sister battle between. So, whatever. I don't use the lightning effects anyways. I've mentioned that so many times now. But it's important to know that like that's why I don't care about them. Then we have the Astronema figure. This is honestly a great looking figure. Great looking sculpt. Her head is good, her hair is good, the way her armor looks, the way the paint looks on her chest. I wish I could capture it better in the video. I can't figure it out. Whatever. Her weapon is great. I'm really looking forward to putting her on the shelf as well. So that is our in-space 2-pack that I am super thrilled to have. Anything in-space related is great because that was the end of the Zordon era and that really got me as a kid. So now let's transition and talk about our other 2-pack that we just opened. Our one for SPD. The one that's got all the fans wondering, what is the future here, Hasbro? Will we ever know? Who knows? It's taken so long to release. I need to get a sip of this beer. It's taken so long to get through this collection, and I'm fine with it because I am enjoying the Lightning Collection every step of the way. I am so excited when Hasbro emails me about anything Lightning Collection, when they have Fan First Fridays, Hasbro PulseCon, anything. You already know it from all my videos. I'm all about the Lightning Collection. So let's dive into this SPD 2-pack. We'll go ahead and first talk about SPD Blue. I already swapped his hand for the one that can hold the Morpher. Because that's how I have my SPD Red, and I like how it looks. Same great articulation in this figure as in the other figures. Honestly, super great. He's going to go perfect on the shelf. He's going to fill a perfectly. His head sculpt is pretty good. From what I remember about this actor, very good head sculpt. We also got 2 different weapons, which appear to supposed to be like one is supposed to go on the thing I put on his holster, but I couldn't get it to look quite how it looks on the packaging, so I just kind of was like, whatever. We got 2 different lightning effects with this pack. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to use them because it's not on the box. But it appears one is supposed to go on the back of a gun. Well, not the back, the front of the gun. And the other one probably does about the same. But you know how I feel about lighting effects. I've said it 6 times in this video, and I'll say it for the rest of my life. And then we've got A-Squad. So A-Squad wasn't featured very much in the season, but A-Squad is like, I guess, the cream of the crop. The SPD bee's knees, you know? Their helmet sculpt, is actually an in-space helmet with a little bit added to it. I'm going to assume that was to save money. And I'm going to assume that because I'm not going to Google it to save time. But if you know, drop a comment below to let me know why was this helmet slightly modified to be on the SPD Rangers. But hey, now that we've looked at all 4 figures, let's just go ahead and wrap up. So, as always, I'm super thrilled to be sharing my toy collection with you guys. I am super excited when I get a little email notification that a package is here. Almost as excited as I am when they ship, because I just love getting these packages in, figuring out how I'm going to fit them on the display, doing a little redesign as often as I can. So, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. I'm going to try to put out more videos in 2021. That is a goal. So if you're subscribed and clicking that bell, you're going to know when my videos are out, so you can come check them out, leave comments, and let me know how it's going. And, of course, I say it every time, but if you are not following me on Instagram, you're missing out on some good content. I'm on Instagram almost daily, posting stories, pictures, everything I can, reels, Instagram TVs, you name it, I'm probably posting it over there. So head over to Instagram, give me a follow. And if you want to just be able to message me whenever you want, join the Discord. I'll drop a link down in the description of the Discord so you can join, come in, chat. There's a few of us in there right now chatting. Nowhere near as many of us that are over on Instagram or my subscriber count here on YouTube. So please, guys, join the Discord and let's hang out. Thanks for just watching this video, guys. I really appreciate any of you guys that come and watch my content. I've got some plans up my sleeve to improve some video content as we move into 2021. So make sure you're checking out this channel throughout. Thanks for coming in, guys. Have a great day.